What's going on, guys? I am Solstice, bringing the top 6 zombie shooters for the mobile device. Starting out with number 6, Zombie Infection, released in May 10th, 2010 by Gameloft. This game is absolutely awesome. So you're this random dude who's dropped into the city with tons of infected zombie people who are running around trying to kill you. And of course, you get better guns along as the game goes, and you gotta save people. And I don't know, it's just extremely fun. It looks sort of realistic, despite the fact that the graphics kind of suck, but you can shoot the crap out of them. You can shoot their heads off and their limbs and all that kind of stuff, which gives it a realistic feel, along with the fact that you have to scavenge for ammo, which brings in the arcade style of the game where you break open crates and other things to get ammo and health and different things that keep you alive. But this game is so much fun. It's the only game in the countdown where you can beat zombies with your fist, which makes it awesome. The only downside is the graphics and the fact that the game is $4.99, so it's a little bit pricey, but it's definitely worth it, especially if you have Installous. Number 5 is Rage, created in 2011 by ID. This was actually a promotion for the Xbox or the console version of Rage, and it was released before, so you could, pre-order it and whatever with this game. But this game is amazing. The first thing you'll notice is the incredible graphics and the textures to this game. Right now, you can tell that the game is already really arcade styled. It's like one of those old games, that you used to play a long time ago, where you shoot the bullseyes to get points, shoot the mutants to get points, and to stay alive, of course. And then you run across different ammo and different guns and all kinds of different stuff that you will see. And you guys might be thinking, well, Sam or Solstice, whatever you know me by, this isn't zombies. And no, it's not zombies, I'm sorry, it's mutants. But same thing, zombies, mutants, kind of same thing. Okay, yeah, they're really not anything alike. But this thing has 6 different levels you can play in 4 different difficulties, so the game doesn't get too doesn't get too boring too quick. Along with other things, if you're interested, it has some extras, which include the leaderboard and achievements, which is really fun. But again, this isn't a zombies game, but it was really amazing, so I had to put it in here. The only downside is that you actually don't walk around. It actually walks around for you, so it's kind of like one of those old arcade-style games where you would pick up the gun and aim at the screen, and it would walk around for you. You have to aim at them. But for just 99 cents, this game is a definite perfect buy, and I would definitely go out and buy this game if you like the looks of it and you like the style. Number 4, Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. This game was created just last year, in late of last year, in December, so it's a really new game, which means that there are going to be some bugs, but I'm hoping this game gets some updates to make this a lot better. This is quite the close replica of the console version of Black Ops, where it has the same 2 levels, the same 2 original levels, Kino, and you can also buy Ascension. I'm not sure exactly if they're gonna put all the levels, if you buy it now, if they're gonna include all the levels, or if you have to, buy the game again. I don't know how they're gonna do that, but it is a little bit pricey at $6.99, so if you're willing to spend it, it is a good $6.99, especially if you like the original. It is a little bit different, though, however, because you can upgrade your character, or, and you can unlock different levels, and you can unlock the Dead Ops Arcade, and, of course, different difficulties along the way. So it does have some add-ons. Why this game isn't number 1 is because of how glitchy it is. The game doesn't run smooth at all. The auto-aim is fairly terrible, and the online isn't really that good. You get disconnected a lot. It's really hard to connect to your friends, and it's hard to connect to the specific person if you want a private lobby. So I don't know if any of you guys had issues with that, but I did, and I've heard of other people that have had those issues. So that really hinders the game. It makes the game not quite as fun and enjoyable, but it still is quite worth the $6.99. I do have a jailbroken iPod, but I have actually bought this game. This was one of the games that I did end up buying. Number 3 is Dead Space. Check some of the gameplay out before I start talking about it.
Body log rate number 438642. Oh God, I'm sorry. I didn't know what I was doing. I placed my faith in the church and trusted them. What an idiot. Now there's something loose on the sprawl and the church is about.
that was just a short action scene from this game. I really wanted to show you guys more than tell you guys about the game because it's absolutely amazing and it's really intense. Again, it's technically a mutant game, but it still has the same feel to it. When the mutants come out, you get locked in a room and you really have to scavenge for ammo, conserve, and save up. And one cool thing about it is they brought back the navigation system, so you don't have to worry about getting lost or anything. It's a really, really good campaign spin-off of the original Dead Space. It has no linear story to it at all, but it's absolutely amazing. The graphics are incredible. The gameplay is my favorite of any of these top four as far as the campaign goes, and it's a perfect $4.99 in the App Store. Definitely check this game out. It's definitely worth what money you'll pay for it. The number 2 spot belongs to Dead Trigger, created by Madfinger, June 12th, 2012. This game just came out a few weeks ago, so there aren't any updates to the game, so there are a few crashes and bugs in the game. However, when you're actually playing, it runs extremely smooth, especially considering the graphics are so well done. It's very comparable to Modern Combat 3, and it's really cool because it has pretty much everything you want from a zombie game. There's a lot of different missions, different things you can do, different ways you can play, and it's really a Carnage styled game where you run around and you can blow limbs off of them and blood and all that stuff that you want from a zombie game. It's absolutely addicting. One of the problems in the game is that there's only 3 different levels, but the game did a good job of varying those 3 different levels up because with the different missions, you use different pieces of the maps and you use different perspectives of the maps as well. Sometimes you have to block off a barricade for a certain amount of time. Other times you have to get supplies. Sometimes you just have to wait and kill the zombies and wait for a door to open like this one. But again, it does keep the game fresh and there's only a few different missions or in those types of missions, and there's only a few different levels. But with the updates, I'm sure there's going to be new levels, new missions, new stuff to do, and they won't cost any extra. This next part I'm going to show you guys is the Sims field of the game, which allows you to unlock different guns and stuff like that. When you level up your character, you not only get points and money, you also get your character leveled up to unlock different guns. Every single time you level up, you unlock a gun, which is really cool because in a lot of games, you have to wait a really long time before you unlock another gun. But this one, every single time up until you get level 20, you unlock a different weapon, along with different items, which include perks and things you can use during the game, and your character builds, which give you different weapon slots, different types of ammo, and different health. There's in-app purchases where there's money and gold, but unlike a lot of different games that have in-app purchases, this one really doesn't force you to use it. I went just fine unlocking all the weapons without using in-app purchases. I think that the IAPs are mainly for people who want to go quick through the game, unlock everything quick, and everything like that. But it definitely doesn't force you to, which is really cool. One of the best things about this game is it is only 99 cents in the App Store, so it's a definite and perfect 99-cent buy. I think it's the best deal in this download. I mean, if you have 99 cents, this is, or actually $1.10 or however much taxes where you live, or how much they pay for you. It's definitely worth it. It's absolutely amazing graphics. But with all that stuff that's all amazing, what's the bad part of it? There's no multiplayer and there's no survival, which definitely put this game down to a number 2 and not number 1. Without survival in a zombie game, it does get old and there's not really much of a competitive side to it where you can compete with other people or co-op with other people, which is one of the biggest downfalls to the game. However, it's definitely still worth the 99 cents. Number 1 spot belongs to Call of Duty World at War Zombies. This game was released November 10th in 2008, which is a huge reason why this game is number 1 in the countdown. It has really held the test of time very well. This game was released so long ago that it released like about a year before I even got an iPod, but I've been playing it for an extremely long time and I still play it today. It's one of the few apps that I've kept on my iPod throughout this time. I absolutely love this game. It runs extremely smooth, and it's a million times better than the Black Ops version. The game runs, like I said, very smooth. There's a really good aim assist in the game. You can customize the interface, and it just is extremely fun to play. It doesn't black out like most other games do, and the multiplayer works very well. If both people have a good connection, you can expect to stay in the game with them for the entire time. This is my specifically favorite level. It's called The Rise, and it's the only level that has perks and the Pack-a-Punch, so this is really the main level in the game, but the other ones are very challenging if you want to challenge This level, I actually have a high score of 250 and then I quit. So if you guys can beat that, definitely message down below what your highest level is. I'm sure I could have gone higher, but of course, it gets boring after a while. But playing with people is extremely fun. If you're bad at this game and you play on multiplayer, you get far in the game because other people are better than you. However, if you're really good, it's also extremely fun because you really get to hold the team together and keep everybody alive, and that's even more fun. So it really doesn't get old. There's a lot of people that play this game, so the multiplayer is absolutely stunning. This game is only $4.99 in the App Store, which is a little bit pricey for some people, but you get 4 different levels. They're all free. You don't have to have any in-app purchases, and if there is an update, they will give you the new level for free. So I definitely would recommend you guys going out and buying this game. It's extremely amazing to play. It's so much like the World at War Zombies the uh, for the Xbox, and it's actually more popular than the one for the Xbox as well. Right now, more people play this than they do the World at War original Zombies. Not that they don't have a reason to, but that is the number one on the top list. I can thank you guys for watching this video, and thank you for AppForge for letting me borrow this video. I'll have his link down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe and like, and I'll see you later.